Finally, I've come along. The way little Teddy feels about me, it just can't be wrong. If I only knew the way little Teddy feels about me, little Teddy just can't describe it. Oh, no. Finally, it has happened to little Teddy, right in front of little Teddy's face. Little Teddy's feelings can't describe it. Finally, it has happened to little Teddy, right in front of little Teddy's face, and little Teddy just cannot hide it. Finally, it has happened to little Teddy right in front of little Teddy's face. Little Teddy's feelings can't describe it. Finally, it has happened to little Teddy right in front of little Teddy's face, and little Teddy just can't describe it or hide it. Little Teddy can't hide how she feels about me. That's so nice. I need Teddy so much. I'm going to do little Teddy poems with my food blogs. Read it, you feature, you son of a bitch, it's not to read it. Oh, thanks. Another one to the pile. Another one back to dust. The Michael Jackson sounds. Just another pile of people who wants to marry little Teddy. But Steffi Graf said to find who wanted to marry little Teddy. How much money do you have? Love me some Steffi Graf. Love me some 10 cigarette bracelets, tackle feet, toes. Cafefe, C-O-V-F-E-F-E, feta of cheese, felicitation, drool. Cringy, C-R-N-G-Y. Yeah, excellent. Oh, eat my shirts. These are vocal training exercises so I can enunciate and pronounce it correctly. Asterisks. I'm like waiting for the to come. As long as I can get my Deborah. Middle Easterners should do candlelight vigil for all humans who died from Middle Eastern country conflicts. They show humanitarian cultural exchanges instead of military service from Middle East countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Showing foods love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, cultural traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I face for little Teddy. Every time what the world needs now is for little Teddy, and they're a single family member of little Teddy supposed to make me right messaging me on Instagram. That's just the one thing. The world has too little love. If USA gives Iran technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will build a golf course for Trump inside of Iran, and a Disney World franchise inside of Iran too, for Trump. Since it's important to the heart, never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracles dwell in the invisible. Hashtag Rumi. R-U-M-I. I'll have a Michael Jackson sounds having in the food menu. Hee. All Michael Jackson sounds having saying is that nobody really cares about the Middle East. We really still care. Peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East. In the name of democracy, like Charlie Chaplin movie. Let us unite. Parkour, peace out. Hearts of light of love, illuminated well, whether in Moscow, synagogue they dwell, have their names written in the book of love, unvexed by hopes of heaven or fears of hell. Here beneath the bow, flask of donkey man, book of verse, beyond the county, Pajani, Allah, so similarly trying, panties never gone well, caring for the karaoke in the wilderness paradise now. Oh, how about tennis angle based styles now having on the food menu? They're making love on this tennis court. Tennis babies being born everywhere. Parkour, peace out. Okay. This is the PS level cover. Very much about anyone to know apply finance for preschool, final relatives, remember time and space. Culture opens doors. Politics closes doors. See, fuck you, fuck me. Twins battle, twins, nature wins. Now we're the Persian word of the day to cleric water, trendy. Finally, Bella and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. Kare, care, car, bear, countdown. Finally, countdown to Care Bear television show is happening to us and we cannot hide it. That's Persian for you. Hashtag allergy, hashtag wicked, hashtag bored, hashtag respect. Bumble club. Surely this is a new revelation, the monarch of the Persian language foundation, false research rabbi. It's the same old golden or the Buddha Ben Asir, the Rabbi Ron Chaim, the Garai Congress Arabic, the Chaim to Roman Chaim, the Chaim. This is to support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, Persian Language Foundation, PLF, VFL, Positive, if you got to support King rewards, and I see the emoji, good, I'm always a book, like a flamingo, veggie food is best. Now we're going to culture news of the day, to clear about trendy. Israel, this is food, dance, music news. Here we go. Israel was planning regime change in Iran when Trump declared truce. This is very new stuff. This is as of July 26th. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and U.S. President Donald Trump were meeting. Israel is preparing a final wave of attacks aimed at toppling Iran's ruling system when U.S. President Donald Trump announced their ceasefire, the Washington Post journalist said, according to many sites and many people. When Trump declared a ceasefire, Israel was moving into a final phase of attack intended to topple the regime. said David Ignatius in an opinion piece on many drilling places. The final phase, which Israel planners believed could bring down the Islamic Republic, was halted when Trump intervened. The ceasefire announced by Trump on June 23rd ended a 12-day conflict between Israel and Iran that was capped off by U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. The United States had signaled it would join only if the campaign was going well. Officials were quoted at the height of the conflict, both Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Trump hinted at favoring Iranian regime change. It's not politically correct to use the term regime change, but if the current regime in Iran is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change? Make Iran great again. According to the Post, 12 days dealt such severe damage to Iran's nuclear and military infrastructure that set Tehran's weapons program back by at least 1 to 2 years. Iran is no longer a threshold nuclear state, one Israeli source told People. The officials said the campaign eliminated nearly all of Iran's first and second tier nuclear scientists and crippled both enrichment and weaponization capabilities. Strikes on facilities at Natanz, Fordo, Isfahan, and hidden uranium caches were paired with targeting of electromagnetic pulse and nuclear fusion research. The Israeli source said the intent was to dismantle not only Iran's hardware but also the human and logistical backbone of its nuclear efforts. The journalists have described the operation as combining aerial bombing, intelligence penetration, and algorithm war. After the first 2 days, Israel achieved total air superiority and destroyed around half of Iran's ballistic missiles and 80% of its launchers, according to many reports. Israel's surprise campaign of airstrikes and drone attacks killed hundreds of Iranians, including civilians, military personnel, and nuclear facilities. Iran's retaliatory missile strikes killed 27 civilians. Well, that was really boring. That's the new stuff. Now I'm going to do same old golden oldie people dance. Let's take a booty by dance, caregiver for the sake of karaoke. Das heißt, wir singen das mal. Shubai or Acham, we got a class out of the record. Acham, we got a Acham. These are vocal training exercises of UCL, so I can pronounce it correctly. Asterisk, and I sound like brain for the rest to come. Here we go. And I want to be less monotonous. I want to be. No, I don't know what the word is for not less monotonous, but I'm going to be that. I've got to Google that later. Add that to the Google series. Here we go. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris or Rome, but I want to go home in Iran. No place like home like Prism movie, or like E.T. extraterrestrial movie. I got a Buddha like alien, fresh off the road problems. It's like she banged away, she banged, oh, baby, she moved, I go crazy, she looked like a butterfly, sting like a bee, like every girl in history. She banged, wasted by the way she moved, nobody ever looked so fine. She reminded me that a woman only has one thing on her mind. Talk to me, tell me your name, you bring it around like it's all the same. And then you go and drop it like a bomb, yeah, baby. Well, it's dun, we're gonna talk this down tonight. She walks like, she talks like, she banged, oh, baby, she moved. That little donkey, Shrek! What else? That covers it all, really. Less is more. In 2005, grade 10 of high school, I jumped up and down 1 meter height of 120 pounds. I got lumbar disc herniation. That was stupid. In 2007, grade 12 of high school, I jumped up 1 meter height again with 120 pounds. I thought it was bicep muscle, so I just kept doing it. I got most out of play with volleyball, but I got lumbar disc herniation. I got a boot belly. I couldn't do any more ab workouts. I thought it was muscle, and so I just kept doing it. Man, that was stupid. Stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's when against the ball in Australia, the bands are winning. He went down to 16 years of age from using social media on Instagram and TikTok. Social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok lets hormonal youth journal their safe sport preparation practices. And that way, they don't injure themselves, you know. Because well, at least when extreme outdoor sports, the Red Bull gives them wings, they're safe enough to catch them because they're accountable. Regulated sports accountable to the parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, the whole shebang. Hormonal parkour is just hormonal, it's impulsive. It should be something that should be frowned upon, really. It's not healthy. It's dangerous. Dangerous! Ha! Parkour! Ha! Ha! Parkour! Look at me go! How dare you make me laugh! This is very serious! Ah! Okay. What else? Little time looks like a good looking damn. Scott Johnson looks like a good looking damn. Gaggle looks like a good looking damn. Little time looks like Scott Johnson, Gaggle looks like a good looking damn. Let's spend the skull and show you how probably ooze probably just made this crazy. He made that smash. The way your Instagram and all the food tasters trying to chase me. But he made that smash. You're going to see maybe Instagram. I'm bringing food tasting back into blog. Yeah. The mother food tasters don't know how to blog. Yeah. As the pretty odo needs Mr. Taster on Instagram or PTSD. It's Mr. Taster, Mr. Hangry Taster. Ooh! I'm your cousin, Beyonce. My nose is Brooklyn Flamingo. Ha! I'm your cousin, Beyonce's your name. I would definitely be over the moon and satisfied with life. If I could get the egg fertilization donation of the human egg donors for immediate fertilization from Beyonce, cousins, female relatives of Beyonce, female relatives of Alicia Keys, female relatives of Ronaldinho, female relatives of Pele, female relatives of Usain Bolt, female relatives of LeBron James, female relatives of Stephen Curry, female relatives of Michael Jordan, female relatives of Thierry Henry. Oh, moist, that's so moist! What? It's very moist. Okay, what else? My few nieces, why are you eating raw potato? I'm eating raw potato because I'm sick. Oh, that's baby fever. Nephews and nieces, why are you eating yogurt and mint? Yogurt mint is delicious. Baby fever. That's immediately followed by shame and lack of dignity because we don't have enough money to buy raw potato, yogurt and mint for our nephews in our homes in Iran. We have no electricity, gas, or drinking water for our homes in Iran. We have to drill deeper and deeper wells for water to wash ourselves because it's too dirty. In our homes in Iran, you can't drink it because it's too dirty. Oh my God! That stung. I'm trying to show the future mom and child I can be a human punching bag below the neck, above the waist. It hurts too much when she smacks me here if she does. That hurts. I can't take that. That's too much. It's dangerous too, you know. If she hits the ears, it might have permanent damage, you know. This is a goods. This is a moneymaker, ladies. This is very serious. $1 US buys you 95-ish thousand units of currency. You know what? Down with French fries, up with American fries, free fries, USA, to make America great again. MAGA. Make Iran great again, make Israel great again, make Dubai great again, make Arab countries great again, make Middle Eastern countries great again, make every country in the world great again. Make everybody great again. Come together right now. Hold me. These were words of angels. Let it be. 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 These were words of angels. Let it be. Sometimes I find myself in trouble. Mother Mary calls on me. My mama's name is literally Mary. She says, let it be. 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 These were words of angels. Let it be. What else? I'm so happy for professional. I'm so waiting on my shoes and something so in blues. That's actually place to trace this. I can't feel my face without touching people playing, but I go like in other words, no words down, but when I get the bangles. The only thing bad shoes you have is the only time I saw so that. All I love hustling on his hustles. Look for me, young, free bird. I left the highway. Who runs the world, girls? Who runs the world, girls? Who cut this modern and the post of modern? See, first year, the sheep man, how you're at the hand, which really won't be shot from daddy, won't be shot from daddy. Can I get an email and I live on hospital, off, so then we live in the hospice. The girl's got she's, all I want for speech around. I said, oh, it's just something like trying to find out whether down or pyramidal or it's not for arranged marriages, that will definitely auditions. Emilio, that's a nightclub, she look a nightclub, inside a nightclub, she look a pretty spa, ODE, O to Night Rock to me film. Ha! Who got my tushy? Like, inside, she look in sauna, like Persian saunas, like Kashan sauna, Shiraz, Yaz, Kish, Tehran. Taking me off and clothes off, take clothes off, taking me off and clothes off, take clothes off. It's getting hot in this fucking club. It's getting hot in this fucking club. Bum bum. Shake your clothes up. 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 Get naked. Get naked. I like big fat goat butts and I can't lie. Yelling me off, I just start ghosts can't deny. Wanna go down to the park and face it out there, eat your face if you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Featured by my child, I like to be rack sports of football, no style, no substance. Haitian shows it all works, especially for birthing my giant head. I like to turn babies. After I have my several children with my future mother, my child, according to our prenuptial agreement, we're going to decide how many she wants to have as we go along. And once we decide we don't want to have any more kids, I'm going to divorce her according to a prenuptial agreement, temporary marriage contract. I'm going to divorce her within the same time that I can have babies with someone, another marriage, another temporary marriage contract. You only live once. If you only temporary marriage contract once, YOLO, YOLO. But if you have many temporary marriage contracts, it's like you've lived many different lives with many different people. And then the temporary marriage contract is going to say there are no goodbyes in love. Hashtag Hafez, H-A-F-E-Z, Persian polymath poet, Sufi Muslim. I'm going to call him a Sufi Muslim. I think he was a Sufi Muslim. The poets, the pacifist poets were all Sufi-ish, and a cultural language of Persian humanitarianism. That's why we say Persian language foundation. It's infused in the language. Persian is one of the 10 oldest languages on the planet Earth. As I say, thank you, and release that burping. I'm crazy and I like it. Loca. I'm showing the future mother of a child. I can have a high threshold of pain. Everything below the neck and above the waist is good for a human punching bag, so she can take out her pregnancy pain on me. I can co-sympathize with her. What else? No fighting. Ain't nobody tell me Shakira could dance like this. She makes me want to learn how to speak Spanish. Come on, Sia, sing. Come here, just sing. Come here, just Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and read wise. Read the signs of my body. Senorita, come on, making loca. No fighting. Waka waka, every time Africa, Persian fuzzy dance. It's not Africa, it's Africa. On Sia We say Ga, we don't say Africa. Africa is so much cooler. We're trying to make it happen as a trendy way of saying it. We totally like it. Yes. Okay, what else? How about tennis and wasting sound there having the food menu? Tennis babies are being born on tennis courts, left, right, and center. It's like a 2 to 3 hour marathon, just so showing you can go all night. All night long. All night. How about Michael Jackson having the food menu? Michael Jackson is saying nobody really cares about the Middle East. We ministers care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, fighting for the Middle East, in their democracy like Chai Shabanui. Peace out. Parkour.